Hello, welcome to my channel. This is a video I'm doing with my good friend Tim Cross. He's not going to be on video, but his audio is there. So, hello, Tim.
Hi, John.
Hello, mate. So, thank you for joining me on this quiz.
Okay.
I've prepared, I think there's 16 positions, and it's from a match that I actually played, and I got most of the moves correct according to XG. So I've challenged you to match or better my efforts. So are you
This
ready for the challenge?
this sounds like cherry picking, but I'll take it. I'll take the challenge on, my friend.
Ah, fantastic. So for the
Okay.
viewers,
Yeah.
if you want, when you see the position, pause the video and make your own choice and then see how it matches up with what I played and what Tim wants to play. So play along with us, and then in the comments as well, you can put down your score and your results, and let's just have a bit of fun with this. That's the whole point. So let's dive into it. This is the first position, Tim, and you've got a 6-4 to play. What will be your move here?
Okay. Well, I obviously know this one being the first roll of a 1 point match. It's 24-14.
Okay.
Fundamentally, if you're level or behind and gammons count, you make the 2 point. And if you're ahead, you play 24-14 or just occasionally 24-18, 13-9.
Okay. So I've actually got the XG answer.
Yeah.
Let's see what XG thinks of your choice. That was not right. Where's that? If I click there. Wait. We're having some teething issues. Bring to the front. There we go. Okay, so where's this other thing gone? Let me bring that back to the front as well. Okay.
Very impressive. Very impressive, this, John.
I'm just, as you know, we did a pilot with the different one
Yeah.
yesterday, and I'm just trying to adapt and improve things.
I just tell them how I played in that one, please.
I
No,
will,
only kidding. It's
I
fun.
will say
It's
Tim
just for
Cross
fun.
is the real deal. I've even, I've even nicknamed him Mike the Decker now.
Is that his nickname? Is that what you're getting at? The real deal. All right.
Yeah, Mike the Decker, his nickname's the real deal. And then you said you want to be the power
The
instead.
power of Phil Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 out of 1 so far. Very good. So now we'll go to position two.
Okay. So obviously the question is, do I want flexibility or do I just make the 3 point anchor? Just making the 3 point anchor can't be badly wrong. It's only a 1 point match, so gammons don't count. One of the big advantages of making an anchor is that it reduces the gammons against you massively.
Mm,
But remember, we're playing a 1 point match, so it's not as important.
mm.
So I can't decide between making the 22 points and make and 22-11. Wow.
Yeah, you mean like to
Yeah.
bring some build, destack your
Yes.
13
Yes.
point? Mm,
If it wasn't a 1 point match, I would absolutely, without question, make the 22 point. But a 1 point match, I just don't have to worry about being gammoned as much. I still think I'm going to wimp out and make the 22 point for long term effect, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if I've got this wrong.
okay. All right. So let's put that in.
So
So it's
tw-
bar
22,
22 and
yeah,
then it's 24-22.
yeah, that's my choice. But
Yes.
I'm not very confident on this because of the 1 point match.
Okay, let's see what XG says. Boom.
Oh, lucky, very lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would have been a small error if you'd moved anything from the 13.
yeah.
So well done, another successful one. Are you ready for position three?
Oh, this is tricky. I'm just sticking with my anchor and playing 13-5.
Okay, let's put your selection in. 13.5. So, okay, interesting. I can't even remember what I played here.
No, no.
13.5 to make attempt to make the 5 point. 2, 4, 6.
I think it's more about whether you stay on the 22 point or not is the bigger question here, because there's nothing good on the other side of the board. It's
Mm,
just do I stick with my anchor? And I think I will do, yes.
okay. I mean, we are up in the race, so no, we're
Yeah.
not actually. No, we're
Uh,
behind.
that you're right. So that makes it slightly easier to play 13-5, I think.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Bring to the front. Ah,
Ah. Oh, well, you can't. I'm not allowing this to be a not correct because it's exactly the same.
okay. No
Is that
problem.
fair? Is that
That's
fair?
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I was brave in the match. I brought 2 down.
Oh, well done.
So okay, very
Yeah,
close.
it's a kind of very much XG. So one of the things it does do, it lowers the stack even much lower from 5 down to 3. It's XG enjoys slotting the 6 point, the bar point much more than I really understand. I've noticed this, and I don't quite really understand. But anyway, in this instance, the two players were identical.
I think it's not a very good role for us. And so
Yeah,
because we have the security of that anchor, I
just
think that allows us to play a bit more extravagant. And
yeah,
when we're not hit, then we can do good things. So
agreed.
that makes a lot of sense.
Well, we're certainly not playing 22-11. So we're playing 13-7,
Okay.
and I'm afraid the horrible 11-6.
13.7 and the horrible 11.6.
Well,
So,
let's just check on that. See if there's
okay.
anything better than, because it is horrible. But I'll just do it.
Yeah, we want to destack our towers, not add to
Yes,
them.
I know. Like I don't love it, but I just we certainly can't take both off the 13 point. We can also make the 2, but that just seems too deep. I think we're playing 13-7, 12-5 rather than 13-7, 8-3. And just trying to, at least we've got
The bar
the six,
point, the
the bar
three
point. Yeah.
prime, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what the robot thinks of that. There we go.
Yep.
Bang on.
But 8-3 was close though, closer than I imagined.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because I
Ah,
guess you keep that builder there and you're duplicating some numbers on the
exactly. But
3.
even more so though, John. 13-7, 13-8 was closer than I imagined.
Mm. Oh, that's the one I thought you were meaning. I was going to be, if you come to the
Yeah.
3 point, you're duplicating some numbers then,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I was
Oh,
looking at both of them, but I
yeah,
thought 13-8, 13-7 would have been a much bigger mistake than it was. So I
yeah.
was looking at that. Anyway, still
Okay.
going well. 4 out of 4.
You're doing very well, my friend.
How many are there in total?
I think
16.
there's 16.
4-3.
Okay, so here we go.
So we can obviously make the 4 point or the 3 point. I think I'm actually playing 13-9, 13-10
Okay.
as the best way to build. It does lose the anchor at midpoint, and I do sometimes give the midpoint up too easily, but I think in this instance I will do.
I think that the way the game is, the midpoint is not a pivotal part of our position. We'd be better off trying to close up these points, so those as
Yeah,
builders
yeah.
would be better suited. It's more suited to use as builders than as a point there. So yeah, I think I agree with you, and XG agrees with both of us.
Good.
So, yes, so far so good.
I do better on these things than I do in real life. Because I shouldn't have said that at this point of the thing. Because I do well on Alex Exergian's channel as well.
I
It's
think there's
strange.
an element of detachment when you're looking at it as
Yeah,
a puzzle in isolation.
maybe I've got to try and think when I'm actually playing proper backgammon. Think that I'm on one of these um, podcasts,
Yeah,
and it might do me good. Now
yeah.
I've said that, it's all going to go wrong for the rest of it.
I doubt it.
5-2. I think for a change, I think this is pretty easy. I think this one. I make the 4 point, and then
Yeah.
I search around for something else to do, and I just can't see anything being as good as making the 4 point. So I
Okay.
make the 4 point.
Okay. Which is one of the things we said was good about bringing those two checkers from the midpoint, is that
Yes,
it gives us some builders
yes.
to better contain that back checker.
So it's actually 94, not 95, John.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry. That's just a typo.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes, and I'm
Um,
positive you are 100% correct. Oh, a
yeah,
big blunder to do anything else.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, very
That
good.
was one of the easier ones.
Well, that's the next. It was the next play in the match. So yeah, yeah.
Well, we're forced.
Imagine that our opponent hit us from there on the 10 point. That was a nice roll for them.
So we come on with the 3,
Yeah.
and I think we want to create. We're behind now. We want to create a fight by playing 22-18, I think.
Oh, to come out, eh?
Yeah, just to stick ourselves in the middle of the. I'm not sure again about this. 22. The fours are not that good on the other side of the board, and it just creates something for White to have to do, and not just
Have freedom.
settle. Yeah, consolidate. Doesn't let White consolidate quite as easily, so that's why I'm doing that. But just stick my nose in the middle of the fight, you know.
Yeah, no,
But,
totally agree. So
and of course, I don't have to worry about being gammoned either, being a 1 point match.
yeah, or being closed out because we have
Yeah,
the anchor.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with all of those points. So let's see if XG agrees. Right. You agreed with me, but not with XG.
Okay.
So we both made the same choice in this situation. You see, I told you you
It's
could
point
be.
oh oh nine. I wouldn't mind getting a double plus analysis of that, but
It is a plus plus.
oh, is it right? Okay.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. It's just saying don't quite do it yet. Yeah. Okay.
But I agreed with you for all the reasons you said that
He's like,
the
yeah.
four on the
Oh,
other
John,
side
it's
is.
not. It's not serious. And point note that 009 is within XG's own, ability threshold. But I'm sure. Look, it was close. I was aware it was close.
Mm, mm, yeah.
Okay.
I like the 18 myself. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
So it's 0.009. Oh no, this is a bit easier. Of course, we come in and hit. We absolutely have to do something.
Bar
We can't.
22, and we
Bar
hit on the
23.
18.
Bar 23.
Oh, sorry. Bar 23, 22, 18.
Yeah, I think this is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We just can't let him
No,
consolidate.
we do now. We absolutely have to fight.
There we go. Huge
Yeah.
blunder if you don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Should I make these bigger maybe so that the viewer can see them easier?
I think you can see them all right. I think you can see the thing, and also you're discussing it as well. Bigger is slightly bigger. That actually is better, John, but it's no big deal. Yeah, if you
Okay.
put it like that size, that's perfect.
Okay.
6-2. So first of all, here we need to see the race. We can't hit, and I think we enter into a race. It's not a perfect race, but we're actually losing rather than winning. White's got the better position, so a slightly losing race is as good as it gets for us. So we just pile onto the 16 point.
Yes, okay. So 22-16 and 18-16.
Yeah,
Okay. What I would add myself to this is even though the race is close because it's even, but our
yeah,
opponent's on roll, we are actually now past the opponent's main structure,
yeah.
whereas our opponent is not past ours. So that
Agreed.
offers us a glimmer of hope.
So it would be interesting. I reckon that we're about a 55% favourite after this roll,
All
even
right.
though we're
Okay.
slightly behind in the race.
Yes, because of that,
Yeah,
because
because of
we've
what you've
escaped.
just said. That's interesting. So I'm guessing we're 55% favourites after the roll.
Okay, let's have a look.
And when
No, we 36%.
I'm going to say it's saying our play isn't correct.
No,
There's
no,
something
no.
wrong. No, there's something wrong here, John.
Ah, there is
What's,
something wrong.
we've not got a checker on the 23 point.
Okay, yes. So whatever picture I've taken here, it's the
Yeah,
wrong picture for
for
this
the analysis.
position. Allow me to fix that quickly.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Oh, we put in the recording now.
Yeah, I can't stop and restart the recording.
Okay.
So just yeah, let's just have a quick 2 minute
But
break.
that's impressive though, John. That you can't stop and read. It shows that it's real. It's a real channel, not doctored.
No,
To
no, nothing's doctored, mate.
that's impressive.
I'm not clever enough to doctor anything. Where's match two? It's not there. Okay, let me go to the main file for it then. Oh, this is a bit. I should have double checked everything. I hope the others don't have a similar mistake because that will be very frustrating. Do you want to open the current instance? Yes. So it was a 6-2. Yeah, no, I can see it and 100% 16 point is correct. But let me just get a photo of that so we can show everyone. Boom. Okay. So if I go back to PowerPoint and go to insert picture, this device, screenshots, pictures, screenshots, this top one here, insert, there we go. Okay. So 20, yeah, pile on the 16 is correct, Tim.
Yep.
Oh, and look, the
And we said
percentage.
55%.
Yeah, you were very close.
What was it? 53.9.
Yeah, so basically 54%, and you
Yeah,
said 55%.
55%. Yeah.
Yeah, so very good.
Thank you.
Your experience is obviously not wasted.
4-2. I'm just swinging round for a race.
Okay. So
16-10.
16-10. I am sincerely hoping this one is correct.
It'll be.
Oh, I'm one behind. So every one now, I'm going to be one behind.
What's the best thing to do now, pal?
Okay, so I will go to the next one and open that. There we. You see, there we go. Okay. So we actually were slightly wrong, but very close.
Look, I don't believe XG is good enough for .001s.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll add it up to make it .010 in total now. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, 1610, XG said 8475. Okay. So on this,
it's saying exactly the same win percentage. So
basically exactly that. So let's deal with this position then. What do you think you do with this double?
Well, this is easy one. This is a perfect example of the race is everything. So in this instance, if we're ahead in the race, we break contact. If we're behind in the race, we don't break contact. So we look at the race. Oh, it's a really tricky one though, because we're really level and we'll be level after the roll, which puts us slightly behind. Oh my goodness, this is really tough. Oh wow. If we'd have been 4 pips further forward, we'd definitely have run. If we'd have been 4 pips further back, we'd definitely have stayed. It's really tough.
So
So we
if
have,
we stayed, we would have played something like what, 8-5 and 6-3.
yeah, I think I'll probably do that because it's so good. Yeah, I'm actually going to stay because it's so close. But it's a really tough decision, this one. So I'm going
Okay.
8-5 and 6-3. If we were 2 pips further ahead, I'd definitely run. If we're 2 pips further back, I'd definitely stay. So I'm going. I think I'm staying, but it's going to be close. I think.
Okay. So it really does come down to the
Yeah.
individual pips in this
Yes.
position.
In this, it's the race is everything. The
Okay.
race is absolutely everything.
So the answer for this one is going to be on the next slide because,
Okay.
so bring to the front. Okay. So they're all quite close, eh?
Which one did I choose? 8-5. No, mine isn't in there because it's not great for the race.
No, yeah, yours is.
So where mine could be.
But it's probably very small though,
Oh
Tim.
yes. Oh, it'll be very tiny. Very tiny.
Um, I've got XG open on my other screen. 8563. I'm struggling to see it here. 8563. I can't see it easily. Yeah, I don't know, Tim. I
Well,
don't know where it
it
is, but
can't be more than a 0.010 error because
yeah,
it's only a racing
it's
thing.
really close. I think
Yeah.
I went 1610
Yeah.
to just
It's not.
because.
Yeah.
Why not? It allows us to use fives and stuff to
And it
bear
says
in.
you're a point. It's saying it's a 0.005 error, which is fine.
Okay.
But the point is, if we'd have been further behind in the race, we definitely would not have gone. And if we'd have been further ahead in the race, we would definitely have gone. It was
Yes.
that simple. Yeah.
Very yes. Okay.
Okay.
So in this 4-3, I think this is now we've broken contact. It's just
Yeah.
about efficiently bearing in, right?
Yes. I like to put all my checkers on the 6, 5, and 4 point and try. So here I'm going to go 8-5, 8-4. But I wouldn't be surprised if XG likes 8-5, 10-6. But I don't. I'm
Uh,
very, I'm very much a believer in 8-5, 8-4.
okay.
And even if XG says 8-5, 10-6, I won't like that. I
And
won't
and
believe
it's
it.
not
I'll
going
play.
to it's not going to be big, is it?
Yeah, no. Oh, that was the last one. That was yeah.
I thought I clicked on the next one. Okay, so it's this one.
No, there's something gone wrong, John. Now
No, there we go. This is the answer. Can you not see?
8-5-7-3. Oh, I preferred 8-5-8-4.
Yeah, yeah. It's all close
Oh,
to.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think I just thought so. It was here. I went 8-5 and 7-3 just because
yeah.
it's good to slot those points.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
So if you can put checkers where you want them,
Yeah,
we might get fives and sixes to move from the 10 later. So that's why I went 7-3-8-5. But yeah,
yeah.
it's very small. Send the back. Okay, so with the double four.
Okay. Well, we definitely. Well, I think I'm pretty confident on this one that I'm going 8-4 with 2,
Okay.
10-6, and
Yes.
7-3.
And 7-3. Okay. Yeah, that looks very reasonable. So if we go here. We can see the answer. Bring to front. 10-6, 8-4. You played the same move I did.
Yeah.
XG's preference is to slot the 2-point. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not convinced that XG's are right in these, but anyway.
It's so close. But okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Yep.
So then this position. Oh, so now the 5-4. I guess we just clear the
Yes.
10-point,
Definitely.
right?
That's easy, that one. Yeah, that's a definite. Yeah.
And then 5-1. Oh, I got this one wrong.
Oh, I'm surprised. To me, this is quite clear just to take off the 6 point.
Yes, that is XG's choice.
No, the reason is, John, we don't want to keep, we want more than one checker on the 5 point. That's why.
It makes sense afterwards. I don't know why I thought 3-2 was important.
I can understand why, because you've done the, you've spread your checkers, which is a good thing. But the real worry for red in this position is not making his 5s useful.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was a mistake, one of the biggest mistakes I made in the match. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's only 24, but I actually agree with XG here.
I agree as well, Tim.
Afterwards, yeah.
I agree. I've got 7 checkers on the 6.
Yeah.
I've only got 2 on the 5, so
it so you makes need to lower that. Yeah,
it exactly. Makes sense. Once you've taken your 5 off the 5, replace it with the 1 from your 6.
Brilliant.
It makes sense. But that was actually the biggest mistake I made in the whole of this match. Because
I'll tell you what, John, I've got to say that what you're doing is a really good. I think this will be very popular. It's very good, and it's the best one I've seen doing it this way. The best quiz I've seen doing it this way. Obviously, there are a few little
like teething issues.
Teething issues. So you may or may not use this, but I'm happy to use it because. But the ones in future will be perfect. So I think you're really onto something here.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining me, Tim. It's been a bit of fun, and hopefully the viewers are able to listen to your explanation of why you've chosen the right move and understand such positions better. So
good.
Fantastic.
Is that the end of the quiz?
That's the last, because now it's just like straight bear off, and
But and also one last little bit of advice for people on bearing off, and I've seen experts not do this. Bearing off is easy. Take in a race. Take off when possible, and if you can't take off, either lower stacks or fill in gaps. And that's all you need to think. It's one of the few easy things in backgammon, so don't get it wrong. Just stick to those simple rules. Take off if possible, lower stacks, and fill in gaps.
So in this position that I made my mistake, I should have applied the lower stacks.
Oh, and the reason you would spot it's the lower stacks is because of how huge the stack was.
So if there was only 4 or 5 on the 6, then the 3-2 could be better.
Yes. For example, if there were 4 on the 6 point and 3 on the 5 point, then the 3-2 might have been better. Because it's not quite as important to lower the stack.
Understood. Yeah,
brilliant.
That's why I left this mistake in there, because it might help some people.
I like the way, and just get this size right of the thing on the right, which is about right now. And I think it's a really good system. I think it's really good, John. If we're not blowing our own trumpet too much after this video, but I think it's going to be.
And hopefully, maybe if any viewers want, they can leave us feedback. Then we can incorporate whatever ideas in the future. But thank you so much for joining me, because you've put your reputation on the line, because you can't be making silly errors, can you?
I'm going to try and get it back after our one match between us. You won.
That one that was streamed.
See ya, pal.
All
See
right,
ya. Bye-bye.
Tim.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Bye. Bye. So there you go, folks. That's my friend Tim, who joined me for this quiz. Thank you for watching. Any feedback is welcome. Just leave a comment on the video. All right, see you on another time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.